Hello, my name is Adam Powell, and this is my response to the Disposition Survey and the questions as part of Grand Canyon University Class SEC 502. We'll be going through the questions, and I'll be giving my responses to them as we go through. Here we go. Question 1. What is the teacher's role in supporting learning, improving planning and practice, upholding professional expectations, and collaboratively advancing the profession? In a large part, this goes to talking about the community of inquiry teaching model discussed by several researchers, and that is teacher presence. Teacher presence can be defined as teachers' ability to create a learning environment, follow lesson plans, encourage group discussion, and foster a sense of community in the classroom. The teacher is responsible for creating and following these lesson plans, ensuring that the lessons are taught in a way in which students can absorb the information, and furthering the learning through group discussion. They're also responsible for furthering the profession, whether through introducing new teaching methods or technologies, or conducting studies on the effectiveness of current research. Educators need to constantly help the evolution of teaching in order to keep up to date with changing technologies, ideals, and philosophies that run throughout education. Second question. What dispositions do you currently possess that will make you a successful teacher? And what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? Personally, I feel that my own curiosity in learning will be a major factor that helps me be successful as a teacher. It's a teacher's job to build an interest in the subject matter, and part of that is showing an interest yourself. Being curious and engaging in active inquiry alongside the students can help foster the learning community. It can help encourage classroom discussion, increase engagement in the students. If they see your interest, they're able to pick up on that and be more engaged themselves. And that's something that I hope to be able to accomplish as an educator. Oppositely, I feel that I need to work the most on professional growth. This will be my first job teaching. And I think even as a first-year educator or as an educator who's been in the field for 10 years, professional development and growth is something we have to constantly work on. Acknowledging what we can and can't do as educators, looking at our skills, and evaluating that through continuing education and professional development is just the best way to make yourself a better educator. Question number 3. What effect could personal bias have on teaching and learning? And according to the expectations of the profession, how should biases be taken into perspective? Bias can distort teachers' ability to look at a subject clearly. It can cause students to be treated unfairly. It can cause them to feel unsafe in the classroom, which is something that should never happen. And it's detrimental to the students' education and the fostering of the learning community. But at the same time, bias is something that needs to be overcome, and the best way to do that is through open discussion. Addressing biases can allow for deeper group discussion and allow students to see things from several perspectives. It can allow them to learn how to work with people with differing ideals and perspectives, and to deal with people with those biases that they're going to run into outside of the classroom one day. And by addressing these biases in the safe and open environment of the classroom, students can move forward stronger and be more prepared for life outside the classroom. As a final reflection, as a teacher, I hope to be able to encourage my students to engage in thoughtful and meaningful discussion in the classroom. The classroom is meant to be a safe and open learning environment where, as an educator, I hope to be able to foster personal growth in my students. To do this, I feel that the best way to approach this is to foster curiosity and engage in active inquiry among students by letting my own interest in the subject come through with everything that I teach, and by continuing to develop my skills as an educator through professional development and continuing education. And I think that's just the best thing any educator can hope to do, is just to engage with their students in the best way possible and to continue learning and constantly evolving as a teacher, because that's what we have to be doing.